Hey guys, what's going on? It is Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're taking a look at a game all about wrestling and clowns called Into the Echoside. Into the Echoside is a 2 to 5 player game based around the hip-hop rock group, whatever you want to call them, Insane Clown Posse. I used to be a Juggalo. I know a little bit about this, I don't know, culture, lifestyle, I guess. I was in pretty deep, but I made it out. There is hope. But that being said, when I got this game and this theme, I was pretty excited. So this is a deck building game. It's going to play like Ascension, kind of, but it's going to have a few little tweaks. There's going to be a couple different pieces to make this one special from some other ones. So let's go down to the table, see what those are. All right, so here's a game of Into the Echoside, all set up. I'm going to play a 2-player little deal here. And I'm not really going to talk about how to play it because it's standard deck building fare. But there are a few twists. There's going to be the Wheel of Fate, which is represented by this die, which is also laid out in the back. There are going to be cards where you're going to be able to roll a die. And based on your result, it's going to give you some stuff, some good stuff. And there are, what else is there? Flavor cards, which are going to be, you're going to draw them, you have to use them on your turn and they go away. So outside of that, pretty normal stuff, but with an ICP theme, which makes it, in my opinion, better. So each player is going to get a starting deck of 10 cards. There's going to be 7 ninjas and 3 hound dogs. And you're going to shuffle and you're going to deal 5. And then you're going to play. So here's what I got. I got 5 ninjas. So if you look at this card, a ninja is going to give you karma. Karma is the currency that you're going to be buying the cards from the gallery. So I have 5 karma. And I can buy any of the cards that have a value of 5 or less. So if you look here, this one costs 7. So that one can't be, high. And they're each worth some points. There's a number of GP gathering points, and that's what I can buy. So I have 5 to spend. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the loons for 2. And then there's these Juggalos over here, which are always available. They cost 3, and they're worth 2 karma. So you can always see what's coming up next from it. There's 3 different crews, and I'll explain that when I get some crew that match. All right. Then anything you buy from the gallery at the end of your turn, you replace. So I'm flipping it over with the Ringmaster's hat. All right, then this player is going to shuffle. And I'm going to take their turn and I'm going to tell you some more things here. All right, so we'll put that over there. All right, so they have 4 ninjas, which I already showed you. So 4 ninjas, which is 4 karma, and they have hound dogs. At the beginning of the game, hound dogs don't do anything, they just clutter up your deck. So I'm just going to discard that. So they have 4 that they can buy. And there's nothing that's worth 4. So they're just going to go ahead and buy a Juggalo. Then they'll waste the rest of their last one. And that's the end of their turn. Alright. So the way this game will go, you're going to keep playing until either this deck is gone or all of the epic cards have come out or have been purchased. An epic is essentially a way better card. It's going to be worth more points. It's going to cost more. It's going to do better things. So in a 2-player game, there's 8 epic cards, and in more players, there's more to, balance out the player count. So I'll play through a couple more rounds, and then I'll talk to you about how the Wheel of Fate goes. And then we'll go up top, see what we think about it. So back to my turn. Got my 5 extra cards, so I know I have 3 hound dogs, so I'll just discard those. So then I have 2 karma, and there's nothing out here for 2, so I can't buy anything. So that was my turn. And this player draws their other 5 cards. They have 3 ninjas and 2 karma. So that's going to let them buy a Juggalo. Alright, then they'll shuffle. So they're starting to get some better cards into their deck. Then draw 5. So I have 4 ninjas and a hound dog. Hound dog doesn't do anything right now because I don't have any crew. But once I play this, so I have 4 starters, or 4 ninjas. I can't do anything, so I'll buy a Juggalo. All right, so let me tell you how the crews work. So you can look at these 2 Juggalos right here. They both say Dark Carnival. If at any point you get 3 cards played down that match, so there's Dark Carnival, there's Psychopathic, which is red, and there's Underground, which is yellow. If at any point I have 3 of one of those colors down, or I use a Hound Dog to be one of the colors, so say I did this, I'd have 3 Dark Carnivals, I would then get the bonus. So if you look at the bottom here, 3 Dark Carnival cards gives me 2 extra karma for buying. So that's just going to give me a bonus to be able to have more karma to be able to buy more epics. So that's kind of how that goes. The last thing I wanted to show you, I'm not going to keep playing through because it's a normal deck building fare, but one thing I wanted to show you is the Wheel of Fate. So let me try to find a card that does it. Then I'll pretend like I actually played it, and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. So say I played this card, the Bodyguard. Roll on the Wheel of Fate, or I can do something else, but I want to roll on the Wheel of Fate. So what I would do is I'd roll this die, and I would get, what is that? Is that a 6 or a 9? A 9. So I got 9. So I'd look on this card and I'd see what 9 is. So when I look at this, 9 is you may place a card of cost 7 or less from your discard pile on top of your deck. So I can look through my discard pile, find a card 7 or less, and then put it on top of my deck to be used in the next turn. I actually grabbed 2, but it's fine. So I would have that card available to go in my hand next turn. I guess the final thing I should probably show you is the flavor cards, just so you can see what they look like. They're going to be just really powerful, cool cards. So they're going to be all in reference to, you know, ICP things. So we got the Black Crows, Into the Light, little something something from Riddlebox. So this is going to give you 1 special abilities that you can do on your turn, and then you discard them over into here when they're done. Or some cards you get a draw from the discard pile and put them on the bottom of the flavor deck. It's a good game. It's actually has really well written rules, but I'll get into some of that up at the top. But that's how you play Into the Echoside. Let's go up to the top, see what we think about it. All right, well, that was Into the Echoside. I don't have to say much about this. It's a deck builder, so if you like deck builders, you're probably going to like the mechanisms of this game. But I will say, if you're not an ICP fan, this could turn you off. I played it with Katie. She doesn't know anything about ICP, couldn't care less. She only knows what a Juggalo is just because it's a pretty popular term now. And she enjoyed the game. She creamed me, but we had a great time. If you like deck builders, you're going to like this, I think. If you can get past the theme, just think of it as Dominion, Ascension with a weird theme. That being said, I mean, I joked earlier, I made a post that this might be my favorite deck builder, but I'm actually going to kind of stand behind that because I like ICP, and this was fun. It was just nice thinking about all those times when I knew what all this stuff meant, listened to all these songs and all these albums, and it reminded me of simpler times. So I'm going to give it a Board Game Mechanics accepted seal. I'll make it a, let's see, 7.5 out of 10. So 3.75 out of 5 on our scale. It's fun. It's silly. Don't take it too seriously. It's just a game. It's about a silly theme, a silly group. But if you like ICP and you like deck builders, definitely need to pick it up if you can find it. So that's Into the Echoside. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics. And as always, keep gaming.